I look like a Smurf. I love this mask. So as you can tell, today is a mask video. I get a lot of questions about masks, how to pick them out, what's right for each skin type, how often you should use them, etc., etc. So today we're going to be walking you through all of that. So before we get started, hit the subscribe button, share this video with somebody you think might like it, and let's do it. So as you know, I am an esthetician and I wholeheartedly believe in masks. The one I have on my skin actually today is this gorgeous one. This is from a brand called Teamy Blends, who is partnering with me on this video, so thank you so much, Teamy Blends. I've been using this actually for the past several weeks and I'm really loving it. The reason why I like this mask, for me, I have dry to normal skin, is because A, it is very clean. It's completely non-toxic. They also make all of their masks and all of their products in small batches to make sure the ingredients obviously stay stable because they are so clean and non-toxic, but also too to make sure that the ingredients are potent and the efficacy of the ingredients are there. And then they also, of course, are 100% cruelty-free. Now, I have this mask on today, right? So for more dry to normal skin types, this mask is actually great for all skin types. They have another one that I've used too. It's called the Green Tea Blend Detox Mask. So this one basically has in zinc oxide. And zinc oxide actually is skin protective and it has very mild antiseptic properties to it. So it's in there to protect the skin, to heal the skin. Then it has Kaolin clay. And what that is basically to detoxify the skin. So even though I have dry skin, I still have textural issues, I still have pore issues as I'm getting older. So that is going to help kind of resurface the skin in a very gentle way. Again, when we're dealing with dry skin, you don't want to go after super harsh masks, okay? You want to go after something that is very gentle, that does an effective way of cleansing the skin and helping and healing the skin, but you also want to do it very gently. There's no fragrance in here. There's nothing else that you would feel like that it shouldn't be in a mask. So I've really been enjoying this. I use it 1 to 2 times a week, okay? So when we're dealing with dry skin, you want to mask between 2 to 3 times a week if you are doing a treatment mask like this. And what this mask is going to do is it's going to kind of tighten on the face a little bit. You're going to put it on for 10 to 15 minutes and then you're going to wash it off and the skin just looks really radiant, very glowy, very bright, doesn't feel stripped. That's my big thing. There's no astringent properties in here that make it wouldn't strip the skin. Actually, the ingredient list on this is really small compared to a lot of other masks, so well done for that. And so I wanted to share that with you because they're also really reasonably priced. So check the description box out. I'll have everything there for you if you want to check that out. But let me go wash my face and I'll see you in a few seconds. All right, so we're back. So the skin feels really good, feels hydrated, and after this I would just go along with my skincare routine. I mask generally during the evening times, okay? So let's go over the ingredients that we need if we have drier skin, okay? In our masks, you can have anything that has glycerin in it. This actually has glycerin in it as well. Glycerin is a hydrator. You can have things like ceramides, antioxidants. You need great ones are vitamin C masks, like one of my favorites, which is the Tatcha one. This is my brand new one. Those are fantastic for drier skin types, as well as all skin types, but really beneficial for drier skin types. And I really prefer using masks that come in jars or pumps of that nature because, yes, although I love sheet masks, this is what I travel with usually, but nobody's traveling right now, but it's actually a waste, I'll be very honest with you. So if we're talking about waste in the environment, a lot of these just are thrown away and it's excess waste that I think that we should be a little more mindful of. So that's why I use jarred masks a lot more than I would a sheet mask. On the masks, you want to look for words, obviously, that say glowing, hydrating, lifting. A lot of lifting masks are all hydrating, okay? So those are some of the ingredients you want to use when you have drier skin. Now, if you want like an exfoliation mask, those masks really should only be maybe once or twice a week at most, okay? Now, we're not talking about really aggressive masks, okay? We're talking about masks that have a little bit of AHAs in them. So maybe they have a little bit of you know, glycolic or citric or mandelic or, you know, stuff like that. That's totally fine, but you do those as well, but they should only be used maybe once a week, okay? Because hopefully you're doing other types of exfoliation. I can't tell you how smooth my skin feels right now. So I love this mask from Acure. This is a gold mask, but again, a little bit wasteful. The great one from Luminous, from Tatcha, it's the Luminous mask. You can really find masks all over the place, really, honestly, anywhere. Just make sure they don't have any drying alcohols in them or any synthetic fragrances. You want to make sure you stay away from that for all skin types when you're trying to choose a mask. Now, if we go to kind of combination skin, combination really can benefit from all masks, honestly, especially hydrating masks, because if you are combination, that means that you are lacking oil and lacking hydration or moisture, and so all of those masks are great for you, but you also want to have some ingredients in there, like clays. Honestly, clay masks for my combination to drier skin types will be beneficial for slowing oil production down, cleaning out pores, making sure that that sebum production is normalized to the best of its ability. I love glycolic masks, salicylic masks for my more oily to combination skin, especially my more acneic skin. You can get masks of all varieties, but the main ingredients you want to look for is you still want to have a hydrating property, so you still want to have glycerin or something like that in there, ceramides, beta-glucan, even hyaluronic acid. You want to have those hydrating ingredients in there, but you also want to have some of those acids in there, some of those glycolic, some of the maybe even salicylic or kojic acid. So you want to kind of use those masks to your ability maybe once or twice a week. So when you're oily or combination, you can mask a little bit more often. So you can mask maybe once or twice a week. Now, the reason why we mask is because for a lot of reasons. It really delivers ingredients on a high level and for a longer period of time, okay? And they're usually more concentrated if you get a good mask. Second of all, it's a treatment step that penetrates the skin on the upper layers, and then you wash it off, and then you can do your skincare routine. But what you're doing is you're target treating your skin. You know, one of my favorite things to do is I've made a video on this before, it's called multi-masking. So for example, you could take okay, so this one by Kinship is fantastic for oily combination skin. This is called the Mint Mud Deep Pore Detox Mask. And this balances oil in the skin. Same with the detox mask from Teeny Blends. They both kind of help with oil production or regulating oil and sebum in the skin. So what you could do is you could put this mask or the Teeny Blend mask down the center of your face, and then on the outside sections of the face you can use something a little bit more hydrating, something a little bit more nourishing on the other sections of the face that need a different type of mask, and that is fantastic. Hydrating masks, I mean, really honestly, there are no rules. You could mask several times a week, but they're hydrating. They don't have active properties in them that would cause your skin to react in a certain way if you overuse them. I hope that makes sense. So if you are buying a hydrating mask, you can use them pretty much anytime you want. But when we're talking about actual masks that do stuff, okay, they have clay and all sorts of other amazing ingredients, pore refining, you know, vitamin C. You want to make sure that those masks are used between 1 to 2 times a week. Listen to your skin, okay? And that is for all skin types, all right? Oh, and the last tidbit, if you stay to the end, you'll get this one. If you are a person that is using aggressive retin-A, tretinoin, obviously, or really high levels of hydroquinone or something like that, where your skin is super sensitive, but you can't put any skincare on before those products. Using a mask that you wash off, like all of these, is fantastic. So really great to use a nourishing, hydrating mask, vitamin C mask, the beauty mask. You put that on, it's going to deliver some of those ingredients. You wash it off, let your face dry, and then you can put on your more aggressive topical prescription strength products, and you will really notice that you'll have less flaking and you will have an overall better tone of the skin rather than not treating it first. Because I know it's hard to not wear any of our skincare under our tretinoin or hydroquinone or whatever you might be using, because I know a lot of those are different. I know a lot of those products cause a lot of sensitivity, peeling, things like that. So doing a mask before it that you wash off, it will change your prescription strength product routine. All right, thank you all so much for being here. I hope this helps. Thank you all for always being here. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next one. Lots of love from me to you. Bye, loves.